Roman knowledge, geographical knowledge, was always indicating very clearly that after the Gibraltar Strait, some islands were existing, and in fact we know that the Romans went there, but for a long time they were forgotten, and since the middle of the 13th century, quite a lot of navigators tried to go to these kind of islands. And we have the cases of the Vivaldi, exactly the same name of the musician, brothers that left Genoa, and they never came back, but it seems that they were able to stay there, and they were very, very much pleased. But in reality, it was not only curiosity, it was a certain level. Europe had a need, a tremendous need to find and discover new axes of growth. Keeping in mind 2 or 3 stories. The first one is we have around at the end of the 14th century, we have the end of the Pax Mongolica, that was a very stable system, political system, letting the Silk Road to bring to Europe quite a lot of products. We had the temperature in Europe, and not only, that went up from, let's say, 1350 up to 1400. And so this is something that was creating a lot of troubles for the Sahara Desert and the caravans. So it was much more difficult to cross this kind of area. We had in 1453 the Istanbul that was taken by the Ottomans. Up to that time, Istanbul was a gently friendly region for Europe. After, we had quite a lot of enemies that were much more muscled, and we had a significant drop of trading, and the worst was that this kind of new enemies were taking the control of several mines of silver and other metals in the southern regions of the Balkan area. Well, we had at that time a lot of important mines. So, you know, we had a significant push for overseas trips, and we had Portugal that was probably the most powerful in this kind of area, because, you know, we had a king, Henry the Navigator, that never left his region, so he's not a physical navigator, but the man pushed for quite a lot of travels overseas, and for a significant collection of cartography works, trying to understand the new area that were discovered. After the several trials of Colombo to get some financing to go to Asia, so it's not to America, but to Asia, he found some money from the king of Castilla, and he was able to collect some money also from some Italian bankers, mainly from Genoa and Florence, and some other money came from the Jewish powerful community in the southern part of Spain. In total, he was able to have something like 1.5 million of maravedis, so the local currency, and with this kind of money, he was able to buy something like 33 pounds of gold, so an incredible small amount of versus what we think. But keep in mind that at that time, gold had a much more purchasing power, and he was able to find 2 caravels and 1 carrack, and was able to discover Asia. According to him, in reality, he went to the central part of America. We must keep in mind that between his 3rd and 4th trip, and in total he made 4 trips in total, 7 other expeditions came out of Spain and Portugal, and all had a target of first discovering new areas, and second to start trading and start to set up some bases for this kind of new empires that were growing at a very rapid speed. The last story that I would like to mention is that, for us, America, it is not only a new continent, but it is quite a lot of new products that we didn't know. Think to corn, to potatoes, to tomatoes, to turkeys. And we must think also to the curiosity of the population in Europe in front of this kind of total new products that were unthinkable before.